table below. This is the table. As you can see, this is the table. Always you'll be given this first question. Have you seen? Always this question will be given. It's a known thing. This question will be given. So we want to answer this. The question is saying calculate the value of k. Have you seen? Calculate the value of what? The value of k. So how can you calculate the value of k? This is your graph paper. So the way I'm going to answer this question on a graph paper, this is the exact thing that you are supposed to do. Don't put your own things, please. The same way I'm going to answer this, this is how you are going to answer this. As you can see, this is question 12. So in an exam, you say question 12. Numbering, very important. I can see we are very weak when it comes to numbering. So we can answer correct things, but we don't number them. Question 12. It is 1 like this. So you write it here at the corner. The same way I'm going to write it like this. So how can you answer that one? You get the equation which is given. So you always get the equation which is given. So we get that equation. You write it here. We write the equation which is given. Y is equal to x, open bracket, x minus 2, close open, x plus 2. That is the what? That is the equation which is given. Have you seen? That is the equation that is given. So you know that you want to find the value of k, which is here. So always k is in the what? Y-axis. Have you seen? It is in the y-axis. As you can see, y-axis. So which means where there is y, you put k. Where there is x, you put what? 3. Have you seen? X, 3. Y, k. This is what you need to do. So you say, you are going to say that there, you say k. This is what you need to say. K is equal to, where there is x, on top of k, there is 3. So x is what? 3. So here you put 3. 3, open bracket. 3 minus 2. 3 plus 2. You do this. This is what you are going to do. K is equal to 3. Here we have a 1. Here we have a 5 like that. Have you seen? So k is equal to, k is equal to what? 3 times 1, 3. Times 5, 15. So we've got a 15 there. So k is what? 15. You are done. They give you a 1 mark. So this 1 mark, you get it. Very simple like this. So I want you to follow this attentively and very much. I want you to follow me properly. This is how you get to answer this one. So this is how we need to answer this question. So the way this question is like this. Then you move to the next one. So quickly you move to the next one. So the way I've answered this one, this is how you need to answer it. The first thing is to do what? To write the equation. So I want you to follow me properly because this is a bit involving. So you write the equation like this, you do this. Then after you do this, you get your graph. Follow me properly. You get your graph. You divide it into 2 equal parts. Have you seen? So I'm going to say this is my midpoint. Have you seen? So I'm going to say, okay, this is my midpoint. I do this. This is what I'm going to do. I put a line here. Have you seen? I put a line like this. A line which will be here like this. This will be my line. You do this. Even here, you do that. This is what you are going to do. Like this. Have you seen? You do something like this. Do this. Hope we are going to understand. Have you seen? You do something like this. This is the way it is. You do something like this. Have you seen? This is my graph. So after you do this now, so you know that, okay, in this graph of mine, what am I supposed to do? So what am I supposed to do? You check now. You go to the question now. So we move to the question. So the question is saying, using a scale. Have you seen? Using a what? Using a scale. So using a scale. So using a scale of what? Using a scale of 2 centimeters to 1 unit on the x-axis. So you are using a scale of 2 centimeters. I remember very well, I told you that this one box here, from here to there, that is, have you seen? these are boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So from here to there, that is 2 centimeters. 2 centimeters, 2 centimeters. So they are saying that 2 centimeters is representing 1 unit. What does it mean? So this is the midpoint, 0. You know that this is what? This is y-axis. Then this is what? X-axis. You do this. So in this question, you are told that, have you seen the way you are told? This is how it's saying. A what? 2 centimeters. So a scale of what? What you are supposed to do. 2 centimeters to 1 unit. Have you seen? So 2 centimeters is representing 1 unit. So which means in the x-axis, you'll be moving 1, 2. This is 2 centimeters. From there 2 centimeters to represent 1 unit. So you'll be moving 1, 2, 3 like that. So this is 0. So 1 is here. 2 is here. 3 is there. Have you seen? Then here we've got negative 1 here. Negative 2 there. Negative 3 there. So on the graph, you are not supposed to put those things that we do put like this. Don't put these. These are lines already. Have you seen? These are lines already. This is what you need to do. So this is what you need to do. So after you do this, have you seen? Why have I ended on 3? You check the question. They are saying from negative 3 to 3. Have you seen? From negative 3 to 3. So you end on what? On 3. This side 3. This other side what? This other side 3. This is what you are supposed to do. This is what you are supposed to do. So from here, what is the next thing? So when you are done with this, what is the next thing? The next thing you are going to do is you check the other. And 2 centimeters to represent 5 units on the y-axis. And 2 centimeters to represent 5 units on the y-axis. This is what you want to do. Have you seen? 2 centimeters to represent 5 units on the y-axis. So it is where? On the y-axis. So on the y-axis, 2 centimeters to represent 5 units. So 2 centimeters is representing 5 units. 2 centimeters is representing 5 units. Okay. 2 centimeters. 2 centimeters from here to there, 5. From here to there, 5. So since there is 5, there is a 10 there. 10, 15, 20, just like that. Have you seen? So here it is saying that I end where at 16, but there is no problem if I end at 20. Have you seen? Saying end at positive, you should end at 16, negative at 16. But even if you end at 20, there is no problem. Down here, these are negatives. Negative 10, 15, negative 20. This is how you are supposed to be moving. Have you seen? So here, these, you know that here we've got negatives. Even here, y-axis, we've got negatives. This is what you are supposed to do. Cut your graph into 2 parts. Have you seen? So make sure you do this. This is what you are supposed to do. So you check. If you say the graph will be here, have you seen? You say your graph will be here. You say, okay, the numbers here are they going to fit? And the numbers this side, are they can fit or not? Have you seen? This is what you are supposed to do. So you put here. Okay, you say, okay, the 0 is here. So the numbers which are given, 1 to 3, can they fit here? Yes. Can they fit here? Yes. The y-axis, am I supposed to put it here or there? The number there, can they fit? Yes. Even here, can they fit? Yes. Have you seen? This is what you are supposed to do. But the easiest way, the first thing you need to do is to cut it here like this. Have you seen? You cut it like this. This is what you need to do first. What is the next point? They're saying draw the graph of this. So we want to draw the graph of that now. How can we draw that graph now? So we want to draw what? A graph of that. So we start picking coordinates now. We've got what? Negative what? Negative 3, comma, negative 15. So, have you seen? Negative 3 is here. Negative 15 is where? There. So, where these two are meeting, it is here. Have you seen? There. So, there you check, we've got negative 3. Here we've got negative 15. So, a coordinate is here. In the x-axis, we've got negative 3. In the y-axis, negative 15. So, a coordinate is where? There. You're able to see a 3 there. You're able to see a negative 15 there. This is the first point. You move to the next point. Negative 2 comma 0. Negative 2 is here. Even a 0 is also here. Have you seen? 0 is here. So that is negative 2 comma 0. Negative 1 comma 0, it's just here. Negative 3 comma 0, it is just here. Negative 1 comma 0, just there. Because you know that in the x-axis, y is equal to 0. This is what you are supposed to do. So this is what we are supposed to do. This is the exact thing that we are supposed to do. So once you do this, have you seen 1, 2? We move to the next point. Have you seen negative 1 comma 3? Negative 1 comma 3. Negative 1 is here. Comma 3. So how am I going to count the 3 now? So you know that from here to there, you can even testify with me. You can confirm with me. You have seen from here to there, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are about 10 what? 10 boxes. There are about 10 boxes. So from there to there, 10 boxes. Then we've got a 5 there. So it means 10 boxes. How can you do a logic there? 10 boxes. What if I say each box is 1 is 2? So if I say 1 is 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is fitting. Have you seen? This is what you need to do. Have you seen? This is what you need to do. Or the other thing, if you want to see the number of each box, have you seen? But you need to be using some logic like this. Have you seen? So 2 boxes, it is 1, so that you reach a 5 there. So negative 1 comma 3. From here, 1, 2, 3. Have you seen? You end here. This is where you are supposed to end. This is where you are supposed to end. Negative 1 comma 3 here. This is where the point is. Have you seen? We move to the next one. So we are done with this. 0 comma 0. 0 comma 0, we know it. This one, everyone is able to do this one. Like this. You do this. We move to the next one. What's the next one? 1 comma negative 3. 1 here comma negative 3. So you start counting here. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. So negative 3 is here. Have you seen where negative 3 is? This is what you are supposed to do. So you also need to be practicing this. So let's make sure we are working together. We are practicing through. So the good part about this one is that you need to be interested in this. Once you are not interested in this, then you are going to find this topic to be very difficult and not interesting. So you need to make sure that you develop that interest in these things. You develop that interest, but once you become lazy, counting these small things, this is a very simple subject or very simple topic, and we need to answer everything. This one is very simple. We are able to work out this. Have you seen? So let's make sure we practice through. We understand everything that I'm trying to explain. So I move to the other point, 2 comma 0. 2 comma 0, it is here. I explained that part. 2 comma 0 just here. 1 comma 0, it's there. 3 comma 0, just put there. Have you seen? So it is making you. Have you seen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I've got 3 comma k. K, I found the value. Where is the value of k? I check. The value of k is here. It is 15. So here there is what? Just the same as there is a 15 there. 3 comma what? 15. This is what I need to do. 3 comma what? 15. So 3 comma 15. 3 comma 15. It is there. 3 comma 15 is there. Have you seen? These are my points. Have you seen? Then I just join them. So you need to join them like this. You join them. Have you seen? You are done. This is how you need to join them. Have you seen the way I've done this? This is how you need to join them. So they are supposed to be joined a straight line like this, passing through here like this. But you are not supposed to do this. Have you seen these 2 lines? They are not supposed to be done. So, and I told you that you are supposed to be using a pencil, not a pen. But we are doing, these are online tuitions. So you are using a pen so that I'm able to see. But in an exam, don't make a mistake of using a pen. Every graph work should be done with a pencil. So everything should be done with a pencil. So like this, these are not supposed to be done in an exam, like 2 lines. So just a 1 line like this, 1 line here like this, passing through. Have you seen? So we are done with this is the graph. Have you seen? So you say, okay, this is the graph. You name it. It is what? Y is equal to x, open bracket, x minus 2, like this, close, x plus 2. This is the graph. You are done. Have you seen? They give you how many marks? 3. So you've gotten these 3, also that 1 mark. So 4. Okay, we continue. Let us continue. So from here now, what is the next thing now? You check what is the next question saying. So the next question is saying, use your graph to solve the equations. You are using your what? You are using your graph to solve the equation. So I want you to hear me very well. I've got the first equation, so I'm going to write it here. The first equation, it is this one. The first equation is saying what? X, open bracket, x minus 2, close. Then I've got x plus 2 like this. Have you seen? Which is equal to what? Equal to 0. So you need to ask yourself, have you seen this? In the question, you know that y is equal to everything there. So anywhere you see this expression, it is just the same as what? Y. So anywhere I'm going to see this expression, it is just the same as seeing y. This is what you need to understand. This is what you need to do. Have you seen? Anywhere you see what? Anywhere where you see this expression, just the same as y. So you need to ask yourself, is this expression equal to that? Are these two the same? X minus 2, x minus 2. X plus 2, x plus 2. Wow, they are the same. So here I'm told that y is equal to this. So even this one is y. Have you seen? This whole thing is y. Equal to what? Equal to 0. So this is what I need to do. Y is equal to 0. Have you seen? Y is equal to 0. This whole thing is y, then equal to 0. So y is equal to what? 0. This is what I need to do. So this topic is really interesting. As long as you're able to follow this, you've got the interest. But once you are lazy, you don't want to work out the graph work, then you find this to be difficult. Y is equal to 0. So y is equal to what? Equal to 0. So I told you that y is equal to 0 is the x-axis. You go on your graph. So this was 3, 2. Have you seen? This was 3, 1, 3a. So on you say, okay, I'm going to write my answer here. Have you seen? I'm going to write my answer, 3a. My answer will be there. So what did I say? It was x minus 2, x plus 2 equal to what? 0. Then I noticed that this was the same with the equation. So y is equal to what? Y is equal to 0. Have you seen? Y is equal to what? 0. So y is equal to 0. I told you that it is the y is equal to 0 is this axis, the x-axis. Have you seen? So y is equal to 0 is the x-axis. This is the x-axis. So if I was to draw a line, it should pass here. This is where it is going to pass. Have you seen? It's going to pass here like this, like that. That is how it is going to come. Have you seen? This is how it is going to pass like this. This is how it is going to pass like this. So it is cutting here, there, and there. Have you seen? Here, there, like that. So it is cutting at x is equal to negative 2. So these are your answers now. Where it is cutting, you just say, therefore, x is equal to what? It is cutting here at negative 2. Comma, x is equal to, is also passing where? At 0. Or x is equal to what? Where is it cutting? At 2. So you put a 2 there. So these are your answers. You have answered that equation. You have solved. Have you seen how good it is to be solving equations on the graph? This is the good part. No need of thinking. No need of doing the product, the sum, and the factors, all those stuffs that we were doing. No need of doing those things. You just do proper things. Have you seen? This is really interesting and wonderful. This is what you need to do. As simple as this, you've solved the equation. Using your graph. So we are solving all these equations using our what? Our graphs. So I'm using this, the wonderful graph of mine. This is how your graph is supposed to be. And I'm told that all these answers should be written where? On the graph. This is really interesting. I love this. So once you are done with this is what you are supposed to do. You are done with this. Okay, I've answered that one. How many marks? I check. Wow, they've given me 2 marks. Just doing this simple thing. Just simple stuff here. Have you seen? So you check, is this one the same as what is given? Yes. So here I'm told you, even they're saying you that y is equal to this. So this to where you see this long expression it, pamene taona chikuru it, ni same wati pari y. So these two are just the same. Apari opona mona e chonze chichikuru ni same fina y. So ngana mona inatoki apa pari y is equal to ichichikuru. So ichichikuru chonze ni chi y. So ngana mona y is same fina mona ichichikuru. Futi ngana mona each expression ichikuru same fina mona na y. If you fin to feed equal. Na mona ga. So this is what we need to know. Then I know that, okay, this whole expression is y. So y is equals to what? 0, like this. This is what I'm supposed to do. So I'm done with that equation. I move to this one. I move to this other one. Okay, let me move to this other one. So this other one, so maybe because of space, I'm going to write it here. Have you seen here? I've discovered that there is no space. Everything should be written on your graph, please. So the same way I'm answering, this is the same way you're supposed to answer. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3. This is 3 what? 3b. You indicate numbering, very important. I noticed that we are not numbering our week. So how do you answer this one? This is the equation. It is like this. Have you seen? Let me copy it. It's just like this is the equation. It is like this. X minus 2 x plus 2 is equal to what? Is equal to what? X plus 2. It is equal to that. Wow, this is wonderful. So now I check. Okay, is this expression here equal to this same one? This is just one and the same. Are these two the same? So you check. Are those two the same? They are not the same. Have you seen? These two are not the same. So what am I supposed to do? If they are not the same, what you need to do, you add the number which is missing. So if x is not here, so you add x here, you also add x to this other side. But when you look at this, these two are totally the same. So if this one and this one are the same, this is y. So just say y is equal to here, x plus 2. Have you seen? So now, whenever you see x and y in the same equation, you need to put that table that we were doing under linear programming. Have you seen that table we were doing under linear programming? That's what you are supposed to do. So y is equal to x plus 2. Okay, wow. I need to put that table. I say, okay, I'm going to do this. So this, I'm going to do this. So I say x, I will say y. So you are going to say that if x is 0, have you seen? X is what? 0. So if you this it is like this. Have you seen? Y is equal to x plus 2. Then you put a table like this. Have you seen? Then you say here x, here y. So if x is 0, so y is equal to 0 plus 2. Have you seen? 0 plus 2? 0 plus 2. So 0 plus 2 is what? 2. So y is 2. If x is equal to 10, let's say x is equal to 10. So if x is equal to 10, we don't have a 10 on the graph. So you cannot put a 10. Check x-axis. Do you have a 10 here? No, we don't have. So why should you get a 10 when you don't have a 10 here in the x-axis? No. So this one cannot work. You do this. Okay, let me put a 1. Let me just get a 1. So if I get a 1, which means it will be y is equal to x plus 2. X is 1. 1 plus 2. Which is equal to what? 3. So y is equal to what? 3. Have you seen? So here I've got a 3 here. So here 2, I'm just copying that. Then 1 there. Then a 3 there. Have you seen? This is what I'm supposed to do. Very simple. So these are the coordinates now I'm going to plot now. these are the coordinates I'm going to do what? I'm going to plot. So I'm going to plot 0, 2 and what? 1, 3. This is what I need to plot. So these are coordinates I'm going to plot. So how am I supposed to plot these coordinates? 0, 2. 0, 2 here. 0 here. 2. 1, 2. So the coordinate is there. Have you seen 0 in the x-axis, then 2? I remember 0, 2. We know how it is looking like. We are just from doing paper 1. So we know how it is. This is what you are supposed to do. 0, 2. It is here. 0, 2 here. This is where 0 x-axis, 2 it is here. Have you seen 0, 2? 0 here, 2 it is just there. This is what you are supposed to do. The other coordinate is 1, 3. Wow. 1 it is here. 3 from here 1 x 1 2. Have you seen 3? That is where 3 is. So you say okay. 1 2 3. This is where the 3 is. You count properly. So 2 boxes 1. 1 2 1. 1 2 2. 1 2 3. So these are the two what? These are the two coordinates. Have you seen? These are the two coordinates. These are these coordinates. This one here and that one there. Then you just join them. You just do what? Join them. So let us just join them. Let us join them. So you join them using a ruler like this. You just join them like this. Okay. This is wonderful. You join them. Okay. It is passing here. This one passing there. How can you join them? Like this. You just join them. Join them. Like this. You just join them like this. Have you seen? This is that. So this line that I've written here is y is equal to x plus what? Plus 2. Have you seen? Then where is it cutting the x-axis? Where is it cutting the curve? I mean, where is it cutting the curve? So ile kutura curve hapa, ya kutura curve hapa. Yasa mkuputura na chi curve hapa. Yasa mkuputura na curve na hapa so. So ile kutura curve panga 1 2 3 opo ile uma curve. Amumonaka. So this is what we are supposed to do. So apapo ile umina hapa so, na aponya punch, na kaponya punch so. Hapa so, na kaponya. Iresa na pesa ya umana hapa so nakaponya punch ka dotted line umomonde budira ama answers umomonde samkubudira ama answers so momonde samkubudira ama answers nayo uku then ire pita fe part 3 hapa na mpamunaga part 2 I mean hapa ni part 2 po ile samkupita hapa. So which means the answers now for this are x is equal to ire pita pashinga pa negative 2 there. So repita pa negative 2. X is equal to yasa mkupita na pashinga hapa. So up from here ukukurutu retain. So one box so 0.1 2 3 4 negative 0.4 negative 0.4 like this. Because from here to there is 2. So one box is 0.1. So that's 0.1.1 1.2 1.3 until I reach a 2 there. Have you seen? This is how I'm moving. So here 1 2 3 4. This is my answer. It can cut at negative 0.3 or negative 0.5 just like that. Then I move here. Where is it casting? It is kupeleka pa x-axis. So 2.1 2.2 2.3 ili pakati. So akiti na ura 2.3 or 2.4 na mmonaka ili pakati hapa so. So I can say x is equal to what? 2.4. Isinasanga. These are my answers. This is how I'm supposed to do this. So anytime you see this one is different to this one was straightforward. Y different up. So each time we are just having one y without x. This is a straight line like this. It's either like this. It is always like this. So if it was x is y is equal to 10. We serve up 10, then I put a line like this. Then I get where it is cutting the curve. Have you seen? This is what you are supposed to do. This is what you are supposed to do. This is what you are supposed to do. So this one is different. Once it is like this, then this is what you are supposed to do. This is the work you are supposed to do. So that's the work that you are supposed to do. Have you seen? Then you go to the last one so that we get all the 12 marks. This is the last one. Express this as a single fraction in its simplest form. So you are supposed to do this one on the graph also. So you say that one is what? Have you seen? So this one, it's the part A, it is the one they are saying you answer this on a graph paper. But this one, even if you don't write it on a graph paper, it is well. So, but this work we've done, you're supposed to put it on a graph. So I will do this. I move to the other one. This is the question now. Expressed as a single fraction. It is like this. So I'm going to write it here. So it is like this. 2 over 2x minus 1 minus 1 over 3x plus 1. Like this. Have you seen? This is the way it is. So this is the way it is. So I want to solve this. This is very simple. So I'll do this so that we are able to see like this. This is very simple. So how can you solve this? Common denominator, you just bring this down. So it's 2x minus 1. You cannot find the common denominator there. Plus 1. You do this. So this into that, these two are going to be cancelled. You're going to remain with that. So here, some people tell you that you need to cross multiply. So this one will go with that one. This one will go with that one. This is what you need to do. 2 will go with this expression here. So you're going to have 2 open bracket 3x plus 1. Then negative 1 will go with this one. 2x minus 1. I think when I start saying this into that cancel, then you remain with this, then you multiply by 2. Some people may not understand. So what you need to do is that this one will go with this other one. Then this one on top will go with this. So we do this, the denominator remains the same. Like this. You do this. So you say 2 times 3x, 6x. 2 times 1, it is 2. Negative 1 times 2x, negative 2x. Negative 1 times negative 1, that is positive 1. Have you seen? From here, you group right terms. So from here, what's the next step? You group right terms. So we've got 2x down here minus 1. We've got 3x plus 1. You do this. You group right terms. So we've got 6x minus 2x plus 2 plus 1. Have you seen? Positive 2 plus 1. Finally, you've got this answer. 6x minus 2x, that is 4x plus 3 over what? 2x minus 1, 3x plus 1. This is your what? Your answer. So this, we've answered this whole question. Have you seen? So me, I'm even explaining, but I've managed to answer in 34 minutes. So you should not take these all minutes. So me, I'm even explaining, but for me to answer this one, this is 34 minutes. So let's make sure we revise through this. We understand this part very well. So let me test you by giving you an exercise, a paper. So this is a full paper. As you can see, this one was a full paper like this. So this was a full paper. They give you all the 12 marks, just the answers we've done. So let us now answer the question I'm going to give you. Thank you so much.